Hello everybody, this is Intrepid83 and welcome back to Let's Play White Knight Chronicles. Alright, we've got some errands we can tackle, so let's take a look and see what we got. Alright, so Seller's Market, I do believe we've got at least one cedar plank, so we can officially finish that one off in Parma with Frederick there, so let's head down there and give him his plank. And I'm fairly certain we probably got a few more as well, so if he needs them, we can give him two. Alright, let's go. For the sake of the story, I'm actually going to be trying to avoid entering the baluster plane as much as possible while I'm doing this. So, yeah. Anyways. Plus, at this point, there's a bit of a... I guess it is technically a bug, but it feels more like just an oversight on the developers more than a bug. But you'll see what I mean when we get to it. But yeah, if I remember to show it. But anyways, here's Frederick. Let's talk to him. You have my cedar plank? I think I've got at least one. Yeah, sure. Thank you. As soon as those grapes are mature, we're going to be in Fat City. Please take this. It's the least I can do. And he gives us a hex cap. And as mundane as a reward as this may seem, we're going to need this. So hold on to it. Alright, next up. Just to confirm indeed that we are done with that errand. And yeah, Seller's Market. Awesome. Alright. The next one. Well, both of them in Parma here we should be able to complete. So yeah, let's do this. Let's talk to Linus here. See this heck of a horse here? I found him with his leg caught in a trap. I couldn't very well leave the poor fella to bleed out, so I freed him and brought him here. What a surprise then to find out what a hard worker he is. The thing is, things on the farm are a lot easier now, that's for sure. Still, something ain't right about him lately. He seems so tired after work, and I could swear he's eating less now too. Well, that's not good. There's a lady named Paula in Ballandor who trains war horses. Mind telling her that Linus in Parma wants her to have a look at his horse? Yeah, sure, absolutely. Alright, so let's go track her down. May have actually seen her at various points through the LP so far, through the playthrough. So let's head up there. If not her name, you probably saw her in passing anyway. So the quickest way to her, though, is from the Great Old Plains. So let's head up there. And head in from the East Gate. Alright, so yeah, it's right here. Linus out in Parma wants me to pay him a visit. It's about that poor horse he found with his legs snared in a rabbit trap, eh? Alright then, I'll be happy to make a house call. I've been needing to go to Parma for some other business anyway. I'll be on my way directly. Pay Linus another visit a bit later, won't you? Yeah, sure, why not? Alright, let's head back to Parma.
3 days is a long time to be away.
3 days? 3 days? Yeah, that is a time for sure. Alright. Let's go talk to Linus.
Think Amir would want some wine?
Not a bad idea. Maybe pick up a bottle for him. Let's talk to him. Hey, much obliged. Paula showed up not too long after you left. Turned out to be no big deal. The horse's old wound from that rabbit trap was acting up is all. It was making it hard for him to work, so he was getting a little ornery. Yeah, understandable. How come I didn't figure that out for myself? I reckon I don't have the sense the gods gave a horse. Anyway, Paula gave me lots of good advice. He'll be back on the farm in no time. Oh, I almost forgot. I feel bad for sending you all the way to Paula for nothing, so I hope this helps make up for it. Horse found it somewhere, brought it back in his teeth. People say it's some kind of ingredient or component. Heck if I know. And he gives us a big seed. Alright. Good day, sir. Alright. And the next one.
We can do this.
is right here with Veronica. Hey look, adventurers, what's it like to travel around the world fighting stuff? It's gotta be super fun, right? Sometimes. I've lived in Parma my whole life and I've barely been outside the front gates. I wish I could be like Johann, traveling the world, living on the road. It would be great. Of course, I know it's not all fun and games out there. Every time Johann comes back, he looks all tuckered out. That's why I want to give him a present, something he's never seen in all his travels. There's a Papatar from Bakia who visited here a little while back. Little guy by the name of Partart. He's a woodworker or carver or something, and I know he could make Johann an amazing gift. Would you mind tracking him down for me? I think you can find him in the Greed Merchant Quarter. Yeah, sure, why not? So yeah, we gotta head off to Greed for this one. So let's go. The bright side about any time we need to go to Greed for an errand, if you haven't noticed already, is that essentially when you're going into Greed, you can pretty much warp to wherever you need to be. So in this case, let's head to the Merchant Quarter. Unfortunately, I do believe we still need to take the quote-unquote long way out of Greed. So, well, at least we've got a shortcut for half of it. Alright, let's go. I believe he's on the 3rd floor of the Merchant Quarter, so let's head up there. And I figure we'll probably just take the stairs this time. So yeah, we're heading all the way over to F2. Barely see it on the map there. How's it going? Oh my goodness, I'm amazed you tracked me down. You must be some very persistent adventurers. Well, I'd be happy to make a gift, but I don't know if Johann will like it. Johann has a shop here, you see, so he's already seen just about everything I can throw at him. You know what Veronica should do? Just make it herself. That way she's guaranteed to have something completely unique. Here, let me write down some basic instructions for you. Everything she needs can be found right around Parma. And there, all done. Now just run this back to Veronica and she'll be in business.
We're in good shape.
Alright, thank you, sir. Happy travels. Wish you the best. And now we gotta head back to Veronica.
Think they've got enough smokestacks?
I don't know what it is about this place, but it definitely does have a sense of hominess to it. Despite all the machinery and the hustle and bustle. And there is, of course, the steam locomotives. Always something to see one of those things in action. Just the amount of power that's in them. Alright. back to Parma.
It's near harvest time.
Johann runs his own shop, seriously. Wow, I had no idea. Wonder who runs it while he's on the road. Anyway, I'm not much of an artist, but these instructions seem alright, so I guess I'll give it a shot. Can't wait to see the look on Johann's face. Oh wait, I need to pay you something here. Why don't you take this flour I found? I'm sure you can find a good use for it. And she gives us a gram of flour. Another ingredient or component, what have you. Alrighty, and that should be all of the errands to complete in Parma for the time being. Which was it? It was the Healthy as a Horse was the one with Linus there. And what was the other one? The other one was Gift Guy, that's it. For Veronica. Alrighty.
I'm sure I would get bored here after
The next one is in Greed, so let's head back there. Alright, let's head back to the merchant quarter. Alrighty, looks like there's a couple of markers.
It's like the town is one big living thing.
Alrighty, and the person we want to speak to is Nicholas here. Let's talk to him. Came here looking for a talented craftsman who can fix the windmill in Parma, my home. But there are craftsmen on every corner. How will I ever choose the right one? Are you familiar with Greed? Would you mind helping me find a qualified windmill repairman? Someone told me a very talented one lives deep in the merchant quarter, but that's all I have to go on. Thank you in advance. Oh, yeah, sure. Well, two people seeking one out is better than one, I guess. Alright, so the person we need to speak to is actually on the bottom floor of the merchant quarter, so let's head down there.
The windscreens seem to be acting up.
I like that reverb while we were going down there. Nice touch. The person we need to speak to is right in that corner there. Alright, there he is. Posse. Blast at fools tossing out so much perfectly good equipment. Almost all of this stuff needs a little TLC and it'll be good to go for years to come. Hey, what now? Customers. Yeah, I'm the fix-it man around here. Am I talented? That's for my customers to say, ain't it? Windmill, huh? Well, I can't throw that away, can we? What kind of shape is it in? I need to know before I commit to fixing it. I refuse to fix things that haven't been shown the proper care, you see.
This makes Albana look classy.
Makes sense. So I guess we better go take a look at the windmill in Parma, or at least the person who owns it. But yeah, this is one of those ones where it doesn't really direct you where you gotta go. But windmill ills, only fix a windmill if it's been properly cared for, and Pemmy and Parma will know its history, so yeah. I guess apparently Yuli's family runs it. So let's head back.
All things have a pulse.
What would the daughter of a vintner be called? Just a vintner's daughter? Vintner is what a someone who makes wine is called, isn't it? I haven't been much of a wine drinker myself. Though even I managed to find a few that I've enjoyed. I tend to enjoy the ones that are a bit more, I guess, I want to say acidic, if that's the proper terminology. But like stuff that, like a Malbec, that are seem to be very cider-like in their flavor profile. Yeah. Definitely a cider guy, that's for sure. I'm a bit anal about ciders too. Just, it's got to be a real cider. Like for instance, I believe in Canada it's actually illegal for anybody, like if it's a real cider, like if it's actually made from fermented apples, you can put on made from apples. But if it's only got apples, like apple cider in it, like they added it to it, it has to say made with apples. So yeah, it's usually how you're supposed to be able to tell the two apart, like an actual cider from a just pretty much alcoholic flavored apple juice, I guess. All right, let's head up to the hill. And also, definitely one thing I had to figure out for myself was used to get massive headaches from drinking cider, you know, as a drink of choice. Just basically hangover, you know. And it found out that it's actually the amount of sugar in it that causes it. So yeah, try to look for ciders with lower sugar counts, and it should help. Anyways, Pemmy. Well, it's been an age since I saw you around these parts. How are you keeping? Don't forget to say hi to my husband, and you really should visit Rapachi once in a while. You know how he can get. Yeah, not a bad idea, I guess. You have business with me. The windmill? Oh, you must have spoken to Nicholas. Yes, the windmill beside our house is on the fritz. We must have it repaired. The wallower and brake wheel are on their last legs. Little wonder the windmill's been in continuous use for decades. Whoa. We're able to repair the sails by ourselves, but the windshaft apparatus, that's a job for experts only. That should be enough for the info for this handyman of yours. Alright. Definitely sounds like they know how to take care of it, so at least from our standpoint. But Posse may have another opinion, though. Hopefully he'll be willing to help. Let's go. But yeah, used to be a huge fan of Strongbow ciders. But yeah, those are the ones that I learned that, hey, you can get massive headaches from it. But yeah, what was I'd probably say my favorite cider is probably called Wapoos. It's spelled Waupos. It's made in the province of Ontario, Canada, in case you're wondering. But yeah, it's just, I love the stuff. Anytime I could find it, anyway. Seems to be fairly rare. Of course, I am definitely not advocating underage drinking. Even I didn't start drinking until I was like, I think 20 or 21. So, yeah. I'm definitely not sponsored in any way, that's for sure. Alright, Posse, you say this windmill's been working for decades? That kind of constant service requires respect from the folks using it. Very well, I'll take the job. On my honor as a repairman. I'll have that windmill spinning like a top. Could you tell me where the client is exactly? Alright, and yeah, so with that, I believe we just need to speak to Nicholas again. Yep, tell Nicholas. Alright. Yeah, I guess the first wines I ever had that I actually enjoyed were actually ice wines. Oof. Those are very sweet and tasty. But yeah, definitely live up to the dessert wine moniker, though. Yeah, it probably would have been quicker to go up the stairs, considering where he is, but oh well, we're here anyway. Bit more travel than I would have liked, but yeah.
It's like the town is one big living thing.
And looking at the errands we have left to do, I think we might not actually be able to get them all done in this video. Because of how long, what needs to be done for the next one. Yeah. Alright, let's talk to him. Kind of repairman, thank you. I'm sure our moon mill will be back in tip-top shape in no time. Here's a small token of my appreciation. Take it. It's yours. If anything comes up, I'll be sure to call on you again. Alrighty, and he gives us weapon repair 2. I believe the weapon repairs that we got from the initial equipment, I believe those repair, I think, 25% of your weapon. Weapon repair 2s, I believe, are 50%. And yeah, so yeah. Oh, may have noticed, but you notice that Lariel's wearing the hex glasses still, but Leonard and Yuli weren't. They're wearing back on the capes. Since Lariel needs can really use the magic damage boost, I decided to keep her on those. And I just obviously, since Leonard and Yuli aren't really relying on elemental magic, then I figured, well, really no benefit to having them unless we need to worry about silence, which we haven't. So yeah, since Belcetine. So yeah. In any case, I mean, I could try to finish the next one before the 30-minute mark, but I'm actually doubting I'll be able to do it, so yeah. I can actually get position for it at least. We're gonna have to head up there to start it anyway, so let's head back up to the central station and we'll head out from there next time. But in the meantime, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit like on your way out. It really does help support the series and the channel here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, why not head on over to the channel, see if there's anything there that could potentially earn your subscription. And if you dislike the video, feel free to hit the dislike button. Maybe leave a comment suggesting how we can improve. I'm always looking for ways to improve. And yeah, in any case, and until next time, thank you for spending some of your time here. Take care, be blessed, and have a good one.